I am so excited for this year of Old Testament. In fact, I want the kids to know what books are in the Old Testament. And for previous years, I have made this big poster that looked like a bookshelf with a bunch of books on each shelf. And that's how we sang the song, like first and second books of Nephi, Jacob, Venus, just a bunch of books on a bookshelf, and we'd follow it down. And as I was thinking about Old Testament, I'm like, they didn't have books. They had scrolls. So I made a scroll with all the Old Testament books. So this is what we are doing, starting with Genesis. And I'm just like up here, and I'm having the kids, if they're old enough, I'm roll the scroll, or me, and I'll have maybe the little kids pull on the bottom. But just to kind of make this more fun, I'm going to go through the whole song on how we are singing it, just to add some stuff. So anytime that there is the da 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 da, I have them do the first really loud and then trail off. So we have Genesis, Exodus, and here's my little earth for the creation. Here's some feet walking away from the pyramid for Exodus. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. And I talk about how we say Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, Joshua, did you know there are books, girl books in the Bible? Yes! So when we sing the girl books, we have to sing them very lovely, like opera. So when we get to Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth. And then same thing with Samuel, really loud at first. And then we have a castle and a crown. Kings, and then Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, and Esther. Then we have here Job. He has got a sad face to a happy face, which I told them I would explain later. So we have Job, Psalms, and you have to teach them that you don't say the P. Songs and Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. And I tell them a little bit about Songs of Solomon is not inspired scripture. That's why I crossed down here. And when we sing it, we put our hands over our eyes. Songs of Solomon. And then we have Isaiah. I put question marks. So all these things, like I thought I can help teach them. Like Isaiah doesn't talk in plain language. You have to really study it and have the Spirit to understand it. Isaiah, Jeremiah, and then when we get to Lamentations, we lament. Lamentations, because it's lamenting. Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, and then we have Obadiah. Lots of those. When we get here, we get kind of computery. Jonah and Micah and Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah. Forgot my H. I'll get that on there. Malachi, and then these are the books of the Old Testament. And then, of course, what's at the end of the book? The end. Okay, I'm also teaching the primary, the family is of God, because we're going to be talking about Adam and Eve and their family, and in a week or two, there's a whole section about families, and I just feel like any time in history, this is an important time to emphasize families and how important they are, that they are from God, and that there are some specific jobs that God would like men and women to do, like the fathers and the mothers. So I brought all this stuff from home, and we have the father stuff and the mother stuff over here, and the children would come up, and I would put like the first 4 things on. I said, pay attention to what words on the hat so that you can remember, because the father's says place, and the mother says purpose. So, and as I put it on them, I sing, a father's place is to, and then we put on the sunglasses, preside, provide, and then I stop right there, and I ask them, what does it mean to preside? And I did not put the tie on them, I just wrapped it around. What does it mean to preside? And we talked about that, and then I asked them, what does it mean to provide? And then they stated what that was. And then I put on the suspenders, put love on the suspenders and teach. To love and teach the gospel to his children. And so we would stop right there, sing through that several times, and then I'd do the next part. So we'd have gloves, and they hold up this leads in family prayer. So now this is on this side. It kind of helps if you have love and teach the gospel to his children, then on this side, lead in family prayer, and then I have them take off their shoes and slip their feet in here, and to share a father leads in family prayer to share our love for Father in heaven. I think it's our love. Of course, I forgot when I'm here on the spot. And I forget in primary too, and it's okay. All right, so once we get the whole outfit on, we sing through it many, many times. So it's a lot of words, and the kids really didn't mind that we sang through it like 4 times just to get down this word. We didn't sing the chorus, just running through this, okay? Then I called up for the tallest girl in the room. I tried to go for the tallest boy and the tallest girl just so that they could have all of these things on them. Okay, now for mom. Now, I realized I needed to put this one on first, so I'm going to put it on first even though it's not the first one because it's hard to get over the hat. So, a mother's purpose is to care. And by the way, I have all of these keywords typed up. I'll put a link below. I mean, super easy, but you know, it saves you a step. Then you can just print them off, cut them up, and stick them to all these things. So a mother's purpose is to care, and then prepare. Oh, right here, I have it on. To care, prepare, to nurture, and we talked about what does it mean to nurture, and to strengthen. So again, have the girl hold this in the same hand that you hang the purse. To nurture and to strengthen all her children. Then we have a bracelet. A mother teaches, if you can put that on, their wrist and have them hold this. A mother teaches to obey. And then put the belt on to pray. And then the shoes, to love and serve in the family. And we sang through it several times, and the kids really didn't mind. And then we sang through the entire song, first verse, second verse, third verse. I told them next week we're going to teach them how to sing the very last verse, which is about the kids. And I said, did you know kids have a job in a family? Of course they have a job in the family. So that's what we will do next week. And just to review what I did last week was the actions. So we do, our Father has a family. It's me, it's you, all others too. We are his children, pat heads. He sent each one of us to earth through birth to live and learn in the family. And then we do, God gave us families to help us become, and we kind of stand up straight like, I'm getting bigger and I'm learning stuff to help us become what he wants us to be. This is how he shares his love, for the family is of God. We'll see you next week.